That was quite sad music. I mean, maybe it's because of what's coming up. I mean, it's not going to be sad. Hopefully it's not going to be sad. I'm going to be sad if the racing's bad, but we all know the racing is going to be amazing. Isn't it, T116 people? As I try to fucking fix the chats window to make it a bit bigger. Nice. Right, here we are in another championship for T116. Here we go. Look at this. Look at how many people. We've got 20 people on the grid. I even had to make this is how proud of you I am, guys. I had to make the leaderboard smaller so it didn't look so big. It still looks quite big. Also a warning. I am keeping one eye on the African Cup of Nations final. Currently on penalties. Penalties in any competition. No matter, even if it's like the fucking FA trophy. The lesser of the FA Cups, it's still exciting as the first penalty does go in. But this isn't commentary of the Senegal versus Egypt final. This is commentary of the Dagenham derby. As we get the usual starting and... Oh, it's quite actually light in the morning. We're going to have a 20-minute race. 20-minute race. And look, can you see in the background? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, look how beautiful it is. And I can control it from here. It's amazing. Oh, you can't hear my siren. That's sad. Let's leave them on. But, yeah, we've got 20 minutes of this beautiful track. Brands Hatch. Let's see if this Egypt penalty goes in. He doesn't look very confident, I've got to say. As he does his little shimmy. Steps up. Fucking hell, that's a good penalty. Anyway, racing. I mean, we've got a minute to go. Let's quickly run you through the order, if it's right on the live timings. We've got Alex in P1. Then Steve. Then Dave. Then Stu. Then Martin, Henry, Jason, Andy, Stu, 2, Dan, Ferg, Callum, Colin, Paul, Paula, L33, Pete, Brad, Lee, Hasib, Rod, and that's it. The 20 grid all lined up. But it's 20-minute race. This is the first of 2 races. Hopefully a good race it shall be. 30 seconds to go. Another player's lined up for his penalty. He's a left footer. Oh, it's a good pen. It's a good pen. He scores it easily. Mane is shitting himself. Alright, one final sip of the wine. After we get the lights on. 3, 4, 5, 6, and... we are going in this new championship. Someone did got a terrible start. Tuba got a terrible start. As they're coming down into T1, what's it going to look like? I think we've got Alex in P1 and then they're all thingy following behind. I don't think there's been any really big crashes yet, which is surprising as we'll quickly go up into the hairpin. What's it going to look like here? I'll tell you what, guys. Oh, no, I did see that. I did see that. I don't know who touched who. But that was a bad... that's me. That was a bad one. Whether... was it Callum that got turned? No, Stu maybe? I think Stu got turned. Not sure by who. But here we are going. It's Alex coming around the last corner to complete the first lap of probably about 25, 23 laps. I know that's a round table. But tell you what, the short laps make... oh! Egypt missed the penalty, sorry. Stu's in the pit already. I assume there was quite a bit of damage. And Hasib's gone into the gravel. Not a great start for him as Henry actually gets past Andy. Is he going to look to go back inside on the hairpin? Doesn't quite get it. Of course, Andy's got the number 69 as Paula and Pete drop down. I assume there's been a thing there as Lee and Dave gain positions from that. Alex getting his nice healthy lead. with a 1.5 second gap. But Martin's going to be under pressure from Steve. Oh, he's saved it. Egypt saved it. It's now drawn even. If Egypt scores this next one, I'll show you all really care. As everyone's punching it. Nice, faster laps. I'm sorry I'm jumping around here. I'm kind of... Oh, this is going to be a good battle. Steve looking to get past Henry. No, Henry trying to... No. Steve trying to get past Martin. There we go. Get there eventually. It's a battle for the podium position in this first race. Coming through the infield section, diving down the inside and sweeping round the final corner, again very close to each other as Lee gets past Brad, who's dropped down into P13 as they're coming down the start finish straight. Steve and Martin. Steve's going to get the better exit. Looks like he's going to try and go side by side as they come into T1. Steve's going to be ahead, but Martin's got the inside line. That makes it all so much count, and this is great racing between these two. Not touching each other as they come up to the hairpin. Martin's got to put himself on the inside to get that defensive position. And tell you what, that's a great defensive manoeuvre from Martin. Keeping his position on the track, keeping his car in the exact position he wants it as they come through the infield section again. Tell you what, I told you, it's a short lap round here in the Indy circuit. And Martin is using every piece of tarmac that he can to keep it ahead. I'll tell you what, maybe Dave coming up on Lee is probably the next thing. Can't tell if like these are just bad. Oh, Lee's going to lose that position there into P1. Oof, that's a good penalty from Senegal. Yeah, I don't know if the TV cameras are bad here. They seem very low, like you can't really see much. Although, as I say that, these ones are quite high. Maybe I had the run set on. Dan's actually going to get past Jason, and I think Jason, yep, he's gone off. He's gone straight into the barrier. It's going to be quite a bit of damage to Jason. And his front bumper and his rear bumper, I can see on the live timings, are going to be a thing. He comes onto the track just in front of people, just avoided them nicely. Ooh, he's still losing a bit of time trying to get hold of the car. Just can't get hold of it. He's probably going to hit to the pits. No, he's not. He's going to keep on going. He's just going to keep on going with this damage as Dave going to get pressed Lee into P1. Lee goes a bit wide as well. Oh, that's a good save. It's a shit penalty, actually. Yeah, it was a shit penalty. Dan's going to lose it out on a bit. Quite a few positions, to be fair. Oh, he comes back onto the track, losing it squiggly. Jason, fucking heart in his mouth moment. But he gets past him and keeps his position. Alex going to keep his position quite far ahead. 2 seconds, as we've seen a lot in the past few championships. And Ferg trying to capture to end it, unless Andy's just got past him. And I didn't notice L33 trying to get past Paula after losing it out to someone. I don't think that corner. Alright. And Senegal have won the African Cup of Nations. Oh, that's sad. Poor Mo Salah. But happy man there. I mean, I don't give a shit because I'm not a Liverpool player. And what happened to Stuart? Stuart's gone off. Sorry, that's bad commentary. Commentary who isn't watching the race. Stu, yep, Stu happened. Stu, yeah, he did the thing. And then, yep. Right, Dan, he also lost. Henry catching up to Martin now as I come down the pit straight. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, just for this time. As they come through to T1, is Martin going to do his good defensive manoeuvre? Oh, that's a really nice place that Henry's put his car. There's a blue flag's getting out of the way. Martin can't put his car really when he really wants to put it on that apex. As Henry's going to come round the exit of the hairpin. Is he going to catch up to him? No, Martin got a bit of an exit. Better exit. Better exit. But he's going to... Surely, sooner or later, Henry's going to get past him. But can Martin do the Alonso defending and keeping behind him for a long ass time as they come down the pit straight? Still a bit of a bigger gap from last lap, probably, maybe. Henry actually put a bit of a slower lap. Only about 100ths difference, but still slower. Dave is catching up to Brad. That's a 0.1 second gap. Let's show a quick look, see if he goes for the overtaking to T1. He doesn't. And I think there's a blue flag in front of them both. They'll keep another eye. Oh, that's. Tell you what, Dave. He's waiting. He is waiting. He was going to get the disappointment camp, but the waiting suffices. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Lee got killed out of that. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, let's go back to these two. Is that... Oh, Jason and Lee, the other Lee, having a nice little battle. Jason's going to get ahead into T1 already. Really nice manoeuvre. Can he keep it? Is he going to send it? Is Lee? I don't think he is. He's going to keep it in position. Is Jason, unless there's a sufficient send into pin? Nope. Tell you what, nice driving from Jason there. Not looking as his rear view mirrors too much. As Henry's gap towards Martin got exponentially bigger. Look at me using big words. You know what? I was like. The commentary dust will have settled, be about six inches deep, but no, it never settled. It never settles on a god. Yeah. Andy's gonna totally try and send it down here. This has just got an Andy send down all over. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that much of a send, but it's quite a nice manoeuvre between these two. Stu is looking to make his way back up. Oh, the squiggle. There is lost Andy in the place. We'll look to try and get it back on the next lap. Yeah, the exit absolutely fucked it there. He did really well, did Andy. It's not something I can say very much. But he did. Dan, I've just noticed, lost a place to Jason. Yeah, someone's playing a raft. I forgot to set myself to busy. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Lee and Alex. No. Wait, what? Yeah, Lee. Apparently Lee crashed with Alex. But they're not near each other. I mean, Steve's in the lead now. Alex is just behind mine. That's going to make things interesting between these two. The battle for P2 is well and truly on again. The speed of Alex should be able to overtake Martin as they come to T1, but that's just going to make things way more interesting. With Henry just behind him, Martin's going to do his great defending manoeuvres as he goes into T1, but Alex is going to do the old switcheroo and get himself on the inside. Surely this could be the corner for him. Lee's in the pits. Are you sure it was Lee? That was damaged. Oh, I was going to get a bit of oversteer there. I'm going to keep his car forward and keep his car in front of Martin. Very well done by him. Henry just behind him. Closing out the gap again. Jason and Dan continuing their battle together. 4P10 battling actually to get P1 in the next race, because the top 10 have a nice little grid swap, so P10 will be P1 next race at the start anyway, as these two going to set off. I don't think Rod's set off for quite a while, so I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, this is oh, Colin and Ferg. That's a new battle we haven't seen yet. Ferg puts in that, oh, it's like a 7 tenths quicker lap than the man in front of him, Colin. Yep. What the Russian guy said, I agree. Vor.red. Tell you what, that's the insight that I like. That's why I stream, so I can have chatters saying that. Right. Oh, Ferg's going to lose a bit there. Mine's put 8 tenths quicker in lap. Then Henry behind him. Paula and Lee battling as well. That's going to be another battle, but mine and Calix. They're having a nice little fisticuffs as they come round into the infield section. And that gap is getting closer and closer. I'm going to stick on this for now. I'm going to do a not watch signs, because I know there's a battle going somewhere else, but this looks like a more important battle for P2 as Steve's driving off of it. I think Paul's had a bit of an incident. They have. There's Brad and Dave getting from that, and that's the battle that I was talking about. Look at those timings. 49 seconds and 3 tenths, all 3 of these, all in the same tenths. Amazing between these 3. I mean, not amazing by Alex, since he's back here, and he was in P1 with a massive gap. Going to try and get around this blue flag. So he gets nicely out of the way. I'm pretty sure L33 and Rod are just sitting in the pits now, waiting for the new race, which will come in 5 minutes and 50 seconds, but still, we've got plenty of racing to go. Henry dropping back a bit by 3 tenths, and so Martin is with 2 tenths. This battle's widening out. Yep, that made sense. Widening out a bit, but Paula is also had another wrist. Paula. Maybe Paula. Alright, this is that battle that we didn't see materialise earlier, but can Ferg put those beautiful laps in that he did earlier, but that slide's not going to make him any faster, and the gap opens up a bit as Dave gets past Ferg. The shame Ferg got a bit of thing, because I think that gap was a bit bigger than it was now. Well, it's a minus now. I'll tell you what, the things have started to open up a bit in the race in terms of gaps, barring any small incidents really, actually, because the gaps aren't absolutely fucking massive. So it's quite settled. Yeah, those are famous last words. Does seem, I mean, we'll see now. Ferg might be faster on the Sector 3 and Sector 1. But Colin has got it nailed down in the middle sector. And can I just say, I'm so happy that I don't have to resort to looking outside the track and just find another entertainment. Oh, that's gaps over them again. I mean, it's 1 by 2 now. We'll see if it gets closer. If my theory is correct, something might be something to do with the blue flag. The gaps are opening and the Zeebo, whatever two. Seeing each other just at the last moment, but avoiding each other, and that gap is going to open a bit between these two. No, if anything, it's closed them up. I'm not quite sure why. Well, this is the smallest gap on the track right now. Yeah, well, I was saying, I think I finished it. I don't know if I finished saying it. But, it's nice to not have to, look outside the track for more entertainment, because the on-track entertainment has been tip-top. And I tell you what, it's going to be tip-top when we're going to the fucking, the next race, because, as we all know, reverse grids bring entertainment to the masses. Yeah, this looks pretty settled, barring, I mean, there's still like 4 laps to go. Barring any incidents, like I said, this looks pretty settled. Steve's done very well to keep it nice and calm up front after Alex made his mistake. He's not making any Alex mistakes. Alex doing very well to try and hunt him down, making the gap between him and Martin even bigger. Henry dropping back a bit, just missing out on that podium position. Stu having a big incident at the start is going to drop him back down to 5th. We can actually look at the progress. Oh, Stu actually only lost 2. I'll tell you what, driver of the day, fucking Colin. Even if he can hold on to it, he's still gains 6 places now and 5 places if he loses that place, which is a phenomenal effort. Disappointment of the day has got to go to Brad. No, definitely, I'm joking. Dave has lost 9 places. Dan, the boring of the day, keeping himself in 10th position, but like I said, he's going to get pole next race, and we'll see if what that makes difference. Pete's fucked it. I didn't say if any things were going to happen. You'd lose your place. Maybe it's the beer that I saw he posted in Discord earlier. Maybe that's why he crashed. You can't blame a man for drinking his beer. And the man who drank 2 beers, and I'm proud of him for not passing out, because he's drank 2 beers, and 2 beers is his limit. We all know that. Callum Jones gets himself into P9 right now. Ooh. Right. Wet my lips for this final battle. It looks like it's going to be. Is Ferg going to go down the inside of T1? He is. Is he going to make it? It looks like he is. That's a great manoeuvre. But, oh, Colin's going to get the better exit. He's timed that perfection. He's going to get the inside. He's going to keep the inside position. It's going to be a really nice defensive manoeuvre by Colin. Or technically a retake. But Ferg has the inside line as they come in for the infield section. Really nice to avoid the thing is they could just put both wheels onto the edge of the track, using as much track as they can as they come around the infield section. Oh no, Colin's gone onto the grass. Is that going to ruin his lap? Is he going to have to do another lap, or is this going to be it? I think it's going to be it. As he crosses the line, does Colin. Oh, wait, no, he might have to do a final lap. Yep, he's going to have to do another lap. Oh, I'm so bad for Colin. As Brad just gets past Lee. Lee must have had a big mistake because there wasn't a gap there to be had. Brad's going to get himself into P13. Colin and Ferg still battling it out as they come into the hairpin. Colin doing so well to keep Ferg behind him. Oh, the blue flag might have ruined it there. As they're coming into the infield section. Colin's gap massively up, and now as Steve actually wins it. Brad gets P13, Lee gets P14, Alex and Martin complete the podium positions. I'm pretty sure Colin is going to get it. Keeping it all the way to the end, barring any massive mistake. Looks like he's going to get P7, and he should be getting P6. He is. And then Colin can come across the line with Ferg behind him. And then Callum, Dan, Jason, Dave. Oh, Jason and Dan, I think they're going to finish like that. Yeah, yeah. And there we go. That finishes the race for now. So it's going to be Steve to win. After the mistake by Alex in P2 and then Martin completing P3. Henry unable to challenge for the podium position in P4. Stuart in P5 after his accident as well. Andy losing a couple of places, I think, from his qualifying position in P6. Colin doing a great defensive positions from P7 onto P8 for Ferg. Calm in his drunken stay after 2 beers in P9. Dan in P10 is going to be P1 for the next race, and then completing the rest of the grid. It's P11 for Jason, P12 for Dave, P13 for Brad, P14 for Lee, P15 for Paola, P16 for Stu, P17 for Pete, that's for his big incident at the end, P18 for Hasib, 19 for Lee, 2, and 20 for the Hot Rod. Right, that's a lovely, lovely jabbly race of that. Can't wait for the next one. It should be coming up soon. Tell you what, have some music rather than me talking. Oh, sorry, that was very loud. Right, here we go again. 1 minute and 30 seconds till we have a nice little race. Hopefully we don't have that many slow starters. We'll tell you what, we've got quite a few people with massive pings. Unless they're just not updating. And they're not changing, so I think there might be a bug on live timings. Or just probably a bug with Firefox. Who knows? Right, a minute to go. We should have some fantastic action. When I say action, I mean blue lights. Right, let's fire these engines up. Oh, all the things are... except Brad's ping. Brad's ping's bad. Brad's in P13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That car could be very slow to thingy, but we've got the lights up now. 1 sec. Yeah, there we go. Clears for it. And we are going. There's still some slow starters off the grid. And that's going to change things up quite a lot. I think, yeah, Dan's going to be still in the lead as they're coming down to the hairpin. There's not been too much action right now as we're going to follow them into the hairpin. Sorry for the buzzing noises, but Dan's going to keep his position. There's been some diving in the inside as Callum's going to get to, I think that was Ferg with the dives. Some great manoeuvres here. This could be a tricky corner around here because there's a few trying to go into a small little place. What? Why has no one spun? That's not what I signed up for. I signed up for crashes. How did Alex get into P4 already? Oh, there we go. That's the crash I wanted. Oh, it's Colin. Colin did so well in the fucking last race. Fuck you guys. Ruined the race. I'll tell you what, Callum, Stu and Dan have a nice little battle for P1. We'll watch right now as they come from T1 into the uphill section up to the hairpin. Dan putting his car on the inside, doing really well to get that as Callum's Peter Jackson car is going to lose a position to Stu. As it almost looks like they're going to go 4 wide into thingy. Oh, Callum, I think, slowed down a bit too much there. I think it was Alex up his rear end. Alex looking down the inside again, probably a bit impatient right now. As Callum looks like he's going to lose 2 places. Coming around the final corner, could that be free? And I think that's Andy looking to make way. And get past Callum. It's going to be another place. Callum's lost. As Stu and Alex look to go into T1. And Alex is going to get the P2 that he wanted. Andy, I think it's gone wide there. He's going to lose position to Callum that he's just gained. As we come up to the hairpin, things are starting to stretch out a bit, but Andy's lost quite a few places. Look at that hairpin. Yep, there seems to be a few comings together, but nothing major. As things start to stretch out, and I got quite dizzy. I'm actually speaking that long. Yeah. You need, like, if you're going to commentate, you need water. Right, now Alex is going to ruin the party as it comes into the pit straight. This is going to party by getting P1. He's not got it just yet. Is he going to go down the inside? He is, but he's not going to get anywhere. When he's doing it, Stu's going to be menacingly looking on from behind. And then just in the back there, you can see Callum and Henry probably eyeing us ways up for a nice little battle. Martin doing his defensive manoeuvres, putting his car on the inside to avoid a battle as Alex gets back into P1 and Dan loses his position. Is he going to go for a mental manoeuvre? No, he's not. He's going to have to look towards Martin. Stewart, sorry, behind him. And I think they have a little touch, or just avoided the touch as they're coming around the final corner. And then Stu probably is going to get the better exit. And maybe they'll go for the overtake. I don't know, I think the gap is just that bit too big. As Henry looks to try and get around Callum, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. He's going to lose a position to Colin all the way down in P16. Stuart's going to go down the inside of Dan. It looks like it's going to be a great manoeuvre. Dan's going to lose the position as hold on to it very well, but I think it's what we expected that was going to happen eventually, and it's just happened now with Callum and Henry also battling out. Henry's going to get the infield section. Callum looks like he's lost a bit of time now, and he's going to easily give it up as they come around the final corner. Oh, looks like there was a bit of difference in braking manoeuvres there. As Callum's going to drift it. I know Callum, we talked about drifting earlier, but the time is not now to drift. It's my guess past Callum. It looks like Andy might as well. It goes down the inside. He is. Callum's shitting himself to the highest degree. He could try and get it back, but I think he might do if he'll brakes a bit later than he should. Yes, he's watched what he's done, and he's done very well there as Callum to keep his position. Back from Andy, but as we come to this infield section, Andy's going to do the exact same thing to him. Ooh. But Callum was expecting Andy to go that little tiny bit faster, but when you go on the inside, oh, Callum, come on. This is like what happens when I drive. You do one bad manoeuvre and suddenly, you just fucking lose all your places. Hello, Gabby. It is funny. It is a funny day. Oh, Callum's actually overtaken someone. I'm so proud of him. As I come into the hairpin. There's a queue forming behind Callum. It's fair to say Callum's confidence has took a hit as Steve actually gets past Andy. Right, nicely done by Steve. Right, Dan, tell you what, is doing really well to keep his podium position right now. Dave's retaking his position. We're on Callum, who just continues to tumble down the order. Right, let's... Yeah, Callum should become a coach. Maybe he should get one more win. I don't know where it's going to come. But maybe he should get one more win and then retire. I don't know. Because, let's be honest, look at this. He's going to leave another position to Ferg. Wow. Jesus. That's where I'm Gabby. Callum almost gets rear-ended by Ferg. Coming round the final corner. This gap's closed a bit with Martin and Henry hunting down Dan for that final podium position. Yeah, there's a queue here. It's Ferg and Stu and Paula. I'm assuming it is pronounced Dr. Paula. Oh, in a Wanny tradition, I probably, when I'm trying to correct myself, I'm probably just like doing it totally wrong. But who knows? Stu still hunting down the Ferg with Henry. Martin under pressure actually a bit. Joining the queue is Steve hunting down the Dan, who's going to put his car on the inside. No, not really. Oh, they're getting very close. There's very much a queue forming behind Dan now, unfortunately. But what can he do to hold it off? And tell you what, that's a good start. Gonna get round the blue flags. Blue flag just turn into the... Yep. I mean, to be fair, gonna slow a bit down, but that gap is coming down a bit as they come up to the final corner. That gap is literally 0 now. But can Henry, if he wants to, use the slipstream to try and get the corner into T1? He's not going to be close enough. Just now, is he going to get the better exit? I don't think he is. Dan's done very, very well. As we're coming up to halfway, Dan still in P3. Bearing in mind he came P10 last race, has done very well. And there's been a change in the back there, but I think Steve's lost it a bit. And Martin retakes his position. No, you gotta go for the underdog, Gabby. You gotta run for the underdog, and the underdog is Dan. Right now, who is in P3? Who are we watching? Right, lap times. Dan did a 10th, second thing, and Gabby, yep, not Gabby, Gabby's in the chat. Callum was just disconnected, not quite, I think he might have just rage quit, who knows? And he gets past Dave, oh, they're side by side coming into the hairpin. And it looks like he's going to get the position. He is going to block off, oh, that's a bit of a slide. I think he's going to still hold it from Dave. He is. Oh, Henry's got past Dan. Fuck. Come on, send it, Dan. You got one chance, one opportunity. Mum spaghetti. Oh, it looks like he's going to get very close. Is Dan actually going to push? I think that's Martin onto the grass a bit as they come up to T1. Martin's going to dive down the inside. Oh, they're going to touch. Martin's going to go to the grass. Oh, that was a moment. As Dan, I think, is actually going to lose position as well. Yeah, no, I think that was just too many cars on the wrong part of track. Dan, yes, did turn in a bit, but I think Martin was absolutely sending it. And in hindsight, may have not made the corner, but I'm not a steward. And I have no idea who was in the wrong, who was in the right. Without any replays. But Dan, oh, unfortunately, has dropped down into P5. Such a bunged up nose. But every like when I say 5, I've got like no. Sounds so flat. There's no noise coming out of my nose. It just sounds like I'm talking like this. Right. Gaps at the top. Opening up. Andy losing time to Dave. Is Dave going to absolutely just yeet it on the man who deserves to be yeeted on? Well, that camera angle makes it look like they're just sliding it round a bit there. Tell you what, Dave's got a real good exit out there. Oh, he's closing the gap so much. Is he going to get the corner done? Alright, Andy's going to put corner on the inside. He's done very well, but is Dave going to get the bare exit and be able to put his car on the inside with the hairpin? I don't think he is. Andy's going to put his car on the hairpin on the inside. Yes, looks like he's going to go around all the way around the outside. I don't think he's going to be close enough just to quite to get his car on the inside for the infill section. He's not. Oh, they're going to get really close though. This is actually some quite nice racing between these two. Very much respecting each other. Dave respecting Andy's integrity somehow. With what little part of integrity Andy has when he's got a number 69 in his car. Dave will actually be looking in his rearview mirror as well, because there's a Martin trying to get back after that big old shunt as they're going side by side into T1. Andy brakes a lot later than Dave. But Dave looks like he's going to get a bare exit. Can he get the inside? It looks like he is going to get the inside for the hairpin. Very well done between these two. He's going to keep this, but it all matters who's going to get the inside for the next corner. And it looks like it's going to be Andy. Dave doesn't get the fucking defence. Martin's trying to dive somewhere but he can't because there's two cars in the way. But it doesn't matter who had the inside there because Dave got a really good exit out there. And on the final corner, he's going to be a bit slower than them two, but more importantly, he's put his car in the way, which has slowed them two down and forced them two to have a nice little battle. Which, just racing, just happening. This is what it's like commentating over racing. Usually I'm just commentating over people driving around a track, not racing. It's weird. And after all that, Andy's going to lose the position to Martin and Dave, but Dave, whoa. Martin and Andy got very, very close there. Not quite close enough. Henry is under pressure now from Big Steve. Yep, Poggers. Absolute mega battle, Poggers. Alpha Freight's going to lose the position. Oh, was coming round the pit straight. Steve's got the inside right now. Is he going to break a bit later than Henry? He is. I tell you what, that's a great manoeuvre by Steve, who seems to have come up to his element now later in part of this race and caught up and got himself into the podium position, and looking like he might drive a bit away from Henry there. But Martin and Dave, just as we were seeing that battle that just happened, Martin is trying to retake his position, and you can see the man that actually took him out just in front of this car right now, the red car of Dan. We'll see what happens there when they actually come to battle each other. As we're coming around the final corner, it's already side by side, not even before the pit entrance. It looks like a sure done. I was going to say it was surely done, but it's not, because Mateus does really well to put his car on the inside, and that's put Martin out of sorts just quite a bit. Is he going to send it down the inside? He is, but it's just not quite enough. Oh, Dave's gone way too wide there. He's trying to defend there, and that looks like such a easy overtake for Martin, but it wasn't that easy. And Dave, yeah, hello, Grumble Callum. Gabby in the chat, as you'll see, blames herself for you quitting. Because, yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought it might be internet. Right. I love how many fucking notifications I'm getting now about the roundabout shelf. Dave. Oh, he's gonna go down the inside of Martin, he is. Oh, that's a great manoeuvre by Dave. Oh, he's lost a bit of traction there on the outside, which has lost him that position, but really nice putting his nose in there. I'll tell you what, Callum, like you just said, Callum, no, I was going to say Callum is good fun, I am bad. No, car is good fun. And as we can see that now, because the racing that we are seeing is not boring. As we can see now, Dave's going to try and let down the outside, Martin's putting himself on the inside. But can they do the old half switcheroo? Man's going to put his car just where he needs it, right in the way of Dave, who won't be able to get anything out of this. And Martin's beautifully defending, as we've already seen this race. Yeah, this kind of seems like the only race that's happening. There's one for P11. But nothing's happening right now. Oh God, is it happening? Are we getting boring racing? No, we're not, because Dave is getting very close to Martin. Coming up to the infields. Well, yeah, kind of coming up to the infield, but not quite. Well, Andy and Ferg as well, just behind them. Will get very, very close, almost touch as they go around the hairpins. Ferg's probably going to lose a bit of time to Andy there after going quite wide, and this gap, it's going to open up a bit. Unless this blue flag can slow Martin down a bit, I think Martin might have that done and dusted. But this looks like the next battle. It's almost like once one battle ends, another starts. That's just what this championship is throwing up right now. And let's hope everybody carries on and carries on watching and carries on racing. As we come into the last 1 minute and 10 seconds, as Ferg wants to go around the outside, and that's not going to happen. Ooh, it might happen now. Oh no! Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's bad. That's really not good. As I see, unfortunately, causes two cars to go round, and butterfly effect causes Ferg to lose the position to Colin. Oh, it's the Colin and Ferg battle. Brad's going to get past the car because Lee is in the wall. That's a big L F there as well. Oh, Martin and Dan. Martin's got past Dan. Why do I feel like that was like he just let him past? Because that seemed quite easy. Down now. Oh, especially after that bit of a squiggle. And he's talking his mirrors for Dave, who's been absolutely on fire already. But I'll tell you what, Dan hasn't been that too bad either. Started in P1, yes. Finished P6, 10, sorry, last race. And just as I praise him, he's going to lose a position to Dave. Who... Tell you what, Dave's done a fucking good job as well. It's getting 5. 6 places. Right. P11 battle is hotting up. Because these three have actually been quite close together for quite a while, but Alex actually crossed the line in P1 and then Stu into P2 and then Steve P3. Henry looking to get his P4. Did Henry just get P4 twice? Henry got P4 twice. Martin doing a really nice job after being killed. Dave doing a very good job. Dan doing a good job also. Andy, terrible. Colin gained a place. No, wait, no. I think Colin did well. Ferg. Oh, I was unlucky by Ferg. And the rest of these three ended the same as it was, as they've just touched each other. And I was thinking Jason looks like somebody at P14. Pretty sure. Ends it all. Brad's already finished. Pete already finished. Lee's already finished. Sheep is already finished. Calm already rage quit. And Rod already was in the pits. So yeah, that was racing. Actually it was racing. Usually I'm like sarcastic racing, but no, it was actually quite good racing. So I'm proud of y'all for racing. Good, clean, sometimes, but it's a step forward. I think it's Alton Park next. I think. But those cars look fun, so I'm very happy that we've got a nice race going, and it's not multi-class. That's not multi-class. But yeah, right. Y'all have fun. Thanks for watching, Gabby and Callum and everyone on the board. Usually goes to watch it, so thank y'all. Hold. Right.